Hey guys, my name's Anton and today I'm going to show you how to make a daybed. Now there's one condition: we can only use leftover building materials because we're on a small isolated island. Now we're lucky in this case because we had some fascia that was 2 by 8 inch, so that was perfect to make a base, and we had a lot of posts left which were, I think the posts were about 5 by 5 inch. The thing is that this is all dressed down already, and it's actually some beautiful macrocarpa pine, which is Monterey cypress pine from California. Well, it's not grown in California, but the species originates in California apparently. So once we find the best bits, all I'm going to do is cut a miter across each of those sides. They're going to make 2 sides, the front and the back, so basically just a rectangular base with some nice mitered sides. So when you miter, you never see that end grain. Yeah, which one looks nicer out of these two?
This one is the dirtiest and it's bowed, but it has the best grain look in my opinion, like slightly better than this, but doesn't matter too much.
I'm lucky I'm starting to get this good helper, my son. He's only 14, but he's getting so big and strong. He's almost as tall as me. Although he's not quite as strong as me. But he's making a good effort there. Got to give him credit for that. So next thing we need to do is make the post, 4 posts. So 2 posts for the head, and my friend actually wants like a bit of a pattern, a backrest, so you can sit up in the bed and rest your back or rest your head against the backrest. Now these leftover posts, these were really bent. So I picked the 2 best for the long posts, and the shorter posts, they can be out of bent stuff because they're really short, like 500. So I just scribe. I use a bit of fascia there, or sorry, the bed base to scribe into those legs / posts. And then I'm just going to do a series of bacon cuts, which I think, yeah, the full depth, that full 2 inches. Actually, when it's dressed down, it comes down to about 1.5 inches. 1.5 1.25 maybe. And this is the really satisfying bit. This is when you get to knock out all those little biscuits. It just sounds really nice. It just feels really good once it all chips out. That's my son enjoying the satisfaction of chipping that out. For the miters, all I'm going to do is use some wood glue, PVA wood glue, and people don't realise, I think, how strong it actually goes off PVA glue. I mean, you laminate tables together with it. And I thought I was smelling my fingers, but I was just getting a screw out of my mouth. And the screws that I'm using, I'm just putting 2 screws in each corner. The screws that I'm using are, I think they're class 5. So they've got like a grey coating on them, and they're highly durable, like especially in this marine weather. And they're designed to go into treated pine wood so they don't corrode so fast. And I think I don't actually show it, but what I do at the end once I've pinned all 4 corners is I measure diagonally from corner to corner, and I get it square. So here I'm just scribing. So once I've worked out how far down I want the mattress to sit, I'm just scribing a mark there so I know where to put my rail, which is actually going to hold the slats. And this little rail that holds the slats, it doesn't need to be big at all. It's a bit like a pole plate in building. It doesn't have to be big, because it really relies on that shear strength, which is the glue. So I'm just putting in some short nails so that they don't come through the face of that fascia. They're just basically just temporary to hold it on the line until the glue goes off. Just getting my helper to flip it over, do the other side. Must have it in slow motion. And there we go, that's the base done and dusted, ready for the slats. Now the slats, I think 2x3s. Slats have to be fairly strong. You can see that diagonal brace I've put in the bottom to hold the whole thing square. So yeah, you measure your diagonals, corner to corner diagonal. You make sure the 2 corners are the same measurement, and then you know it's square, or close to square. And that's it, time for the posts. Pretty self-explanatory where they go, straight into the rebate, should go straight onto the base. And all I'm going to use is just 2 screws, but 2 big batten screws. Hold that all together. I can't remember if I used glue. And this is why we left the posts on the head, we left pretty long so we could put this nice little screening material and make a headrest, backrest, what have you. And that's it. What you do is you chuck in your standard outdoor mattress, a throw rug and a couple of cushions. Now, I didn't even see it, but my friend went and painted this white, and it just looks great in the white.